This is Jeffrey Tiller. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Service Management Leadership. We are in our third video in a series on how to document an ITIL process, and hopefully you'll look around at some of these other videos on this topic and others. Leave me feedback. I would enjoy hearing from you and probably learning from your experiences. Today's video is on process design. Oh, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Not to most people. But our process design is very important. It documents how do we want the flow of activities from our process to look like. How do we document it? And so our design needs a few things just to make sure it does what it's supposed to do. So we need a process diagram, a flow chart. Many people do these in Visio. Some people do them in Excel or another program. But just a basic diagram of how our process flows. We also need to understand the basic activities. I want to pause right here and say that most of the process basic activities are found in your ITIL books. So your change management will have process activities, incident management process activities. We have other videos on that. But it's best during process design to match the ITIL activities to your process design activities, just to make sure you're in sync. You can change some things, but make sure they're in sync. The next, we care about your process inputs and outputs with the other processes. This general list is usually found in an ITIL book, and so if it's incident management, you find it in the service operations ITIL book. If it's change management in the service transition, and so on. We also care about our data sources and our outputs in our process design. We care about a RACI chart, don't we? Like who's responsible for approving such and such change, who puts in an incident, all that fun stuff. Next, how about our communication channels, like our touch points with third parties and other processes, especially third parties. What are communication channels? If you're in change management and you want to institute a change freeze, what are those channels? Especially with third parties. You don't want them to put something in just because you failed to communicate with them. That'd be kind of crazy, even though it happens all the time. And lastly, in our process design, we care about make sure that we include work instructions. These will be detailed that somebody can pick up and they know exactly how to input an incident in our ITSM tool. Hopefully this gives you a broad idea on how to design a process. Very broad, I understand, in just a few minutes. This is Jeffrey Tiller. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. Please like or share our video. Subscribe to our channel. Leave me feedback below. I'd love to hear from you. And connect with me on LinkedIn. I hope you have a great day. Bye.